My cat really does not know what to make of that. Isn't that right, Lex? All right. So, what's next? What is next? List things out. So, we're going to get the blink to work properly. And who did I get the blink working? I think that was Alma. Now, Alma has the working hands. I don't think that I have it set up in this project, so we'll do it from scratch. Okay, so the general thought would be for the blink, we just want it to happen when the neutral expression is happening. So we just want to update our neutral expression with blink, and then all the others will have the value as well. So we go to neutral, we'll hit record, go to the body. She looks really good. And push the blink to 0, which we'll copy. And then we're going to go all the way out here, paste that again, and then move it up to that, and then back down. Like something like that. All right, so it's working. We just want a longer delay. So we want this to be longer. And then we want these like that. Probably still a little too fast. Again, just slightly too fast. That's 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 6 1,000. Yeah, that feels about right. Not too often. Yeah. All right. So say copy this, go to the rest of the animations. Where did I put those? Boom, 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 boom. Right. Hope I didn't just fuck it up there. I don't think I did. All right, and that's it. So in the future, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll just integrate the blink into the standard expressions. And then the other key aspect is making sure that it's not attached to our eye look. Just leave the blend shape blank. That is important. Okay. So mark that off. Boom, boom. And then there's one additional thing we'll add to these expressions. So back to, I shouldn't have removed that. That's okay. So back to here. Hit record. Then go to root, spine, neck, head, ears, and I want to copy this value, hit 0, and then paste that value. Same with here. Copy, delete, paste. All right. So now we have the default rotation, and then we'll go through all these other ones to find something that would look good. Now we don't want a lot of movement. You know, it's not like an anthro character. But just a little movement is going to look really nice. Pretty much just going, all right, does it move up or does it move? That one will leave for now. Nice. We're not done with the expressions though. That really is just the beginning of the expressions, I think. Hmm. Because I would like to push the expressions even further. I do feel that that's like a really big aspect of making a character look good. But let's take a look at our eyes really quick. Eye material. So there is something that I've used before. I believe in here, Flipbook. And then there's also something I've added to a previous avatar. Shit. I think someone contacted me a while back. I totally forgot to message them back. Okay, I did stress myself out. All right, so the reality is I wanted to I would create one system to make all the expressions look good. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. I need to integrate it in a few different ways. So we have a few different expressions. We got angry, all right. So I do have the SD assets. And what I used last time was this expression sheet. It has toggles for everything. But it's very stylized, which I don't know if that's a problem, but that's what it is. It's very, very stylized. Um, let's just preview it really quick. I should be able to just drop a plane here and then put the expression effects on it and toggle it. Gotcha. So let's say something like this, right? Very anime, very stylized. Could do this, where I do the very stylized approach. Um, or eyes only, where I move all the expressions into just effects on the eyes, which is possible. It's doable. But I do have to remember how to create a texture array. How to texture array. Versus a mixed approach. And I'm thinking that I could make actual geometry for the tiers. We also need a blush. That's kind of required. Oh, okay. For a flip book, I can take this and I can say in your project view, place the texture import settings. In the inspector, set texture shape to 2D array. I see Q. Hmm. Okay, so I don't have the ability to do that here. Unity 2D array. Let me see. Hello, Cecil. Hello. Happy Monday. Oh, thank you. We're working on same avatar as last time, just kind of figuring her out. Figuring her out. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. But she's looking really good. We're like she's getting very close to finished here. We got some expressions now. bada boom. They're all looking pretty good. That. Mostly just making those expressions. Zoom, hello, welcome back. Hope you had a safe trip home. Okay, let's make a flip book. It'd be worth it to set it up. Have been to school and eat dinner. Heck yeah. Been to school, ate dinner. Well, I'm sorry, school's boring. It's worth it, but it can be boring, that's for sure. I slept through a decent amount of my classes. Actually, let's use Chat GPT for this. And summer break in 10 days. Exciting, exciting. I'm making a little script right now in order to create a texture array. Not really what I wanted to spend time on, but I only have to do it once. C sharp. Indeed, indeed. I'm tired. No! You're not allowed to be tired. Time to drink coffee. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drink coffee this late. All right, this should work. But now I should have a window or tools. Where did it put? Window, texture 2D array creator. And we can feed it an image. Like this one. And we'll say 3, 3, create the array. Oh, is that why? Okay. No. Okay. Try it again. Drink water. There we go. We're going in. Where does it say? Oh. Create the saving function. Save the texture to the array in the same location, same folder as the original. Too thirsty. I'll be right back. Sounds good. Hopefully this works. My favorite kind of programming, not having to do any. Let's just start it from scratch, just in case. unsupported graphics format. Let's just see if that did work, because it did make an object. Let's just throw it into the shader. High. No, that's not. Our manual frame control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's not working. Let's clear that. And feed it in the air. RGBA 32. So this one is format RGBA 32. Apply. Let's just try it again. Hey, here we go. So hot in Denmark currently. It's also summer, so yeah, it's very hot here as well. I've been getting into the pool to cool off pretty much every day. Feels nice to be in the sun, but it is very hot. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And if I scale, we do that, and I can also rotate it. Nice. Do you have a pool? My apartment complex does. I don't have a pool, but there is a pool here. It's nice. I've been slowly getting more tan. Do you not have a pool then? One day, one day. But I still want this up here. I have my room. That's it. How about a bathtub? Darn, I feel like the expressions I made or have here don't necessarily match what we've got going, but we're getting there. One step at a time. But now we know how to make it. I think that let's see, let's just make a little grid here. Never been outside of Denmark, only Germany. It would be nice to go on holiday to Cyprus, France, Spain, California, etc. Heck yeah. Um, I'll be going to California Thursday this week. It's expensive to travel. It can be. It can be. Certainly helps that I'm a bit closer. Search anime angry. Just scale the eyes. I like that. So if we do eye, and then in the eye, we scaled down the eye. Not that much. Maybe I should tweak the expression so the eyes are more open. But usually it's just this little thing here. And I'm only 16, soon 17, etc. How to pronounce etc. Etc. It's short for etc. Wait. Spell that right? Etc. Yeah. Huh. Make them red. Sure, probably forget it again if it makes sense. Hello, Era. Welcome. Hello, hello. Hello. My Danish accent English. 0. I'm experimenting with what expressions should look like. I guess I could make the eyes white. Just get a common look for anger. I think this looks good. I like the little thing up here. Okay, so we'll do head star. I guess that's what we'll call it. And then sad, we want tears, teardrops. Maybe make the eyes bigger. This, and then we can. Oops. That's a little too big. For happy, a blush. That's what it should be. All right. Head star, teardrops, eyes, blush. Flirty should also be a blush. Maybe heart eyes. I try to learn English, maybe have it after summer break at school again. I took a break from English in school because I did not like my English teacher and felt that only her aids were good enough. If I said I heard English songs, watched an English streamer, etc., felt like she don't like though. It was good enough. Sorry, Google Translate, which is easier here. You're fine. Um, you know, one thing I've been thinking of doing is going into VR chat specifically to learn languages. So if you're familiar with VR chat, you can go and speak to English speakers directly rather than just listening, but actually converse with them, or talk to them. That could help. That could be a good way to do it. I have only a mobile. I will have a computer, but I'm not a gamer, etc. Apparently, VR chat will be coming to an Android phone soon. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I have filled out what we're going to do for our expressions. Oh, oh, hey there, Inopri. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's also on phone. What was it? VR chat. Uh, it's going to be on phone. It's not yet on phone. But hello, No Preem. Hope you're having a good Monday. Welcome to the stream. We're working on getting some expressions made for our character here. It's going pretty well. We've got a little angry expression going right here. Sorry, I feel my English is so bad, but I should believe in myself. It just takes practice. Just takes practice. Just keep doing as you're doing, and you will certainly improve. Looking good. Do you always have the expressions in Unity, or could you do it in Blender? Some aspects of it I will do in Blender. I'm going to go and make some eye uh, drops, but Blender's mostly for geometry. So anything that's like visual, like these textures, um, and animating it, that all has to be done in Unity. Technically, you could set up animations in Blender, but um, they still have to be driven by the things you do in my goodness, my brain, in Unity. Unity still has the logic for it. But we are going to take this plane and delete it. We need to make, okay, so let's do this in order. First, we want to make the head star. A little anger vein pop. Second, tears. And then third will be the blush. I like the little squeeze on the eyes. We do like an angry, just like a slight squeeze on the pupil. Gives a lot of character. All right. So for the head star, in order to do that properly, we make a plane. Let's first give it this, we'll say, holy moly, June expressions. Save. That way we can remove it if we have to redo later. Last live 2,222 years ago. Power. Zoom is immortal. Should be able to just hide with the shader though. Okay. So let's just include this for now. Let's just rename this to clip. Keep forgetting AM and PM. AM is 1 to 12, and PM is 13, 0. That sounds right. Basically. Yeah. AM is the start, PM is the end of the day. I need file export AutoRake Pro. Yeah, for me it's 2:43 p.m. right now, so it's still it's the afternoon evening time. Ooh, it's good. Just remember, AM start, PM ends. Just easier. Then I won't get confused. Exactly. And then we can go here. Perfect. I think for the expressions, we can just tiers. Would actually be better to use a new material for this. So create material, June expressions, and or FX, and we'll set it to Wyoming. I believe it's an 8.2. Do you take my school tomorrow for me? I'll pass. I appreciate the offer. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry to yawn. Sam. Yes. Excuse me. No yawn. 10 hours until school. You should get some rest. All right. So we got the Head Start set up. Now we need to do the tiers. So if we go here, let's go to the sad expression, which is 2030. Let's get a cube, add subdivision, add mirror. What do we think? Tiers? Yay, nay? I think it's better than nothing. All right, all right. Suspicious. Sauce. Your link in bio to socials. It doesn't work. Glue brush. Um, oh, well, that sucks. There we go. Perfect. And then right here. I should probably put this above. In the stars above. All right, I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and mesh it. And then do mesh data transfer. I wonder if this will work right now. Zoom, zoom. Oh, nice. It sort of worked. I'm going to take the body, duplicate it, separate it with this duplicate here. I will delete all shape keys, apply the rig. I do. Actually doing pretty well on TikTok right now. I need to put more stuff on TikTok. It is interesting. I like it for the most part. I think there's a lot of fun things to see. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry to yawn. I'm starting to like it more than Twitter, that's for sure. But maybe that's not a fair comparison anymore. Twitter's a trash fire, has been trash fire, and will continue to be so. Oh, shit. Wait. Yeah, there's no shape keys. All right, cool. So now we've got expression here. And I think we can go ahead and combine it with the body. All right. However, right now this is using the flip sheet. And they use the same material. That's each other. I don't know. Sorry. I should probably be on. I just, after I eat, I get so sleepy. 3 o'clock is when my body really wants to nap. Bonk. So have a hydrate before I spam it. Swirly eyed. So we're going to change a few things, yeah? Izano also drank. Okay, well, thanks, Izano. Drank twice. Ah. All right, let's just combine and export now. It's going to look weird, though. It's not going to look right. Drink water again. I'm getting filled up with thirst. Ahora, tres, veces. Red tears. Tears of blood. All right, so for the expression sheet texture array that we have right here, there is quite a bit of space. So we should be able to create a mask that will determine the material properties. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and do that here. Make a new gradient. Be very small. D. Then we'll do view guides, new guide layout 8. By 8. And this little section, put that. And we're going to save this. So that's good. June expression mask. And then file, export to save. All right, back to Unity. I don't understand though. Throughout, thoughts, etc. They all look alike. Though is like that one's hard to explain. Through is goes through something. Throughout is like everywhere. Thoughts are your head thoughts, ideas, thoughts. I hate it. Did not work how I thought it would. No, I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that. But that still does not work like I want it to. All right, I don't think that's going to be the solution then. So get rid of the mask. Save this. And look at VRChat performance ranks. We can have 8 materials. So I think we're just going to make a new material, which will be tiers. Trust me, English is a terrible language from its origins, as changed so much, and influences from French, German, being Malden. Includes things that were named after other things incorrectly in most of the language. Minded me, but 2 to 3 years ago, I'd never have thought of entering English streams. That was actually something in English that interested me. I feel I'm a little better than primary school. Good, good. I mean, having a little knowledge early helps a lot. I want to learn how to optimize VRChat avatars someday. It is what I strive for in every avatar, and there's always more to learn with optimization. But this document really helps. I pretty much look at it every stream, the VR chat performance guidelines. It helps a lot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're getting close. Or actually just six. Ones. Delete. Tears. Be right back. Sounds good. Bam. Definitely need to make it transparent now. My goodness. It's funny to have it with the sadness or with the anger. I just want it with the sadness here. Perfect. That looks really good. Whoa. Sort of. Wait, what? Something's happening. What happened to the mouth? Oh, she still has an expression. Oh, gotcha. Okay. We just need to remove the animation. That was weird. All right, so now we export. Because the animation file was on the skeleton, it was exporting with that pose expression. She should have a different expression, right? There we go. Perfect. All right. So we got the teardrops. We'll change the eyes, and then we just want to add to our expression texture here. Take down here. I want to open that up in here and do something quite simple. We'll see how that goes, but just something like that. Back to here. Take this expression, window, texture array creator, 3. All right. Then go to the eyes. Drop in this new one. And move this over, which should be, I think it starts here and goes that way. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's just try one. Welcome back. Welcome back. No, I have one too many on there. 7. Okay. So do that. Maybe move this over, down. Filter, blur, Gaussian. Back to here. Back to my wizard. So many steps, but I'll soon be asleep because I'm a bee person. You sleep like a honeybee? Oh, the scale's off. That doesn't help. Interesting. And here, with the eye, for the eye here, I think I actually need to flip this. Honeybee. A cozy little bee sleeping away, making Z's. That's way too late. Way too late for me. I don't think this is coming out well. This eye shine look. I think it's hard to tell what's actually being intended there. So we're gonna leave that alone now. And cross that off. But we will, this happens, make the eye itself bigger. So our eye will scale up. All right. And then for the tears, should be able to enable this so we can turn it off. Perfect. All right. So let's go to happy. What do I eat for dinner? I'm going to have chicken tonight. I've been marinating chicken drumsticks in teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki marinade. It's going to be good. Honey teriyaki chicken drumsticks. pretty pumped, honestly. Pretty pumped. What? Oh my god. Straight up. Oh my god. That would have saved me so much time. It's an actual align button. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so this section we're going to remove. There we go. I'm going to remove that section. Move everything back to where it should be. Let's make sure we have everything selected for the body. Actually, we should just select everything for right now. Okay. And then we'll go to this view. It's perspective. Put our cursor there. Select everything. Let's say 0.6. 6s.1. All right. Eight R180. And then here is the cheek. And this is where we're going to put the blush. So right now we have a very stylized blush that we could use. Sometimes I speak English to customers that my work is so borderline crossing. Do we need to speak both languages, Danish and English? Gotta head out, Sam. Talk to you later. Hey, that sounds good, Era. Let you know when I get that sketch done. But enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I will be traveling start Thursday, back next Tuesday. Just a heads up. Bye. Oh, Cecil, are you saying that you speak in English and Danish, both languages? right, and then did we export this already? I think we did. Well, we go to decals. And we take our blush, put it right there. Sometimes Poles, sometimes tourists, sometimes people from Lalandia. What is Lalandia? Is that a town or country? Lalandia? 2 Danish holiday resorts. Scary. That looks like blood. There we go. A little strong, a little intense. And let's see, body. I'm going to do something to the alpha. Perfect. And then blush. Full's very bad English. I'm sorry. So it's a Slavic language, right? Dobre. Something like that. You know how to say hello. I think it's dobre. Huh. It's really not the direction I was expecting there. All right. It looks so weird when I asked them if they should have the receipt. Maybe it sounds like a dirty word to them. They think you're asking for something suspicious. All right, there we go. Now we got a little blush. What do we think? Does that look weird with the look too anime? A little too much. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom. I shall return. One moment. All right, we're back. Okay, so we got the blush kind of squared away. Positioning wise, I think we'll probably get rid of the stripes. I think I go to sleep. Good night. Sleep well. Then you're there. Sounds good, Cecil. Get some good rest. Good night. And good luck with school. Absolute. Excuse me. Oh, interesting. Kind of tweaks. All right. I'm going to edit this file. Why does it keep getting rid of the top bar there? It's so funny. Just really wants to get rid of that. Feels a little off. I feel like the positioning here seems a little different than the positioning here, even though that really shouldn't be the case. All right, that feels nice. Perfect. And then we want to make a sweat drop and a heart. Those are the two things we want to make right now. All right. The body, we'll do a decal, and we'll rename these two. Whew, I'm tired. So in our expression effects document, do anime sweat. So this here, delete, did not come out very well. This, put right here. And delete that. We got our sweat drop. Then a heart. Let's just do just give me a normal heart for now. We'll see how that goes. We'll just save those two. Return to Photoshop. Delete this. To our, there actually should be a right. This would be 2, I believe. Or no. 1. 2. Oh, rotation. Don't want rotation. And this. All right. And then change emission to 1. For this one, we'd want to scale it down. Something like that. And then for our Photoshop document, I'm going to backlight. We're going to make a grid. It should be 3 by 3. Now we want to make sure. Actually, we'll do 6 by 6. So that way I'll know what the center of each one is. And we'll also make the color something we can see. Perfect. So first thing I want to do is duplicate this. This top one I would like to make pinker. That. Duplicate that as well. Take the one below and filter, blur, Gaussian, my favorite move. Give it some depth. And also just take this one and blur it a little less. Just something to get that, like that. Save, return here, delete the texture array. Create the texture array. And reapply it here. Perfect. I think maybe lower it a little bit and make it a little bit smaller. Something that 3, 3, just so it's a lot easier to see. So that will kind of be a bummer. Some expressions because it won't be perfectly center, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, let's not off-center it. But we can lower it a little bit for sure. So something to this effect, move this down right about there. And now, same steps. Delete this. Create it. I wish it automatically reassigned it. Maybe I should just try recreate it before assigning it. Yeah, perfect. But it's really this one that you won't be able to see it at all. That's okay. Okay, but now we have it, which is the important part. And for our other expression effects, we're using the flipbook as well. We're going to use that same texture array so that we can use the sweat drop, which should be 7. And we'll use that with something like shock. Yeah. And you can just play with the scale to kind of, oh, interesting. But that way we can kind of scale this to give it some movement. All right, but that is all the pieces in place. And now we can actually make the animations for the expressions. So what we'll do is we're going to duplicate this layer and call this expressions FX or VFX. And here, move all this. Not how that works. All right, and then let's reset everything on these to be their default setup. So for the tiers, that's it. Let's lock that in. The hair. You should definitely want there. Or wait. I change the emission hue. Do these need to change together, or if they change together, will that prevent this from properly shifting colors? I think we leave that one up here alone. In fact, we just turn it off. Yeah. And it's just this section that will control the emission. So you turn that down. Then we can't change the hair color. Funny. So actually, the emission color has to be separate. Hair emission change with hair color change. Okay, so let's test that. If we go to color adjust and I shift the hue to 0.5, I get this color. And if I have emission strength on and I shift the hue here, it seems right because it's not shifting the above texture, it's shifting this one. Okay, so then they will match. We do want them to be exactly the same when they change. So that and that. Because that way they'll be a consistent color. I don't want this. Might want that. For now, I'm going to remove it. Okay, which means we're good. We can lock it in. Next is the eye. We can go ahead and turn down these values. We'll need the scale. Its default setup. We'll need the rotation. We will need, and we definitely need control over what the current frame is. That's all good. Then this decal is just to white out the eye. That. Good. This one is actually the eye, which we do want to be able to change the scale of. So that's all good. Lock that in. And then for our expression effects, default state should be disabled. And frame 0. We also want to be able to change the scale. No need for rotation. Just these values. Lock it in. All right, now clothing. Actually, continue. Let's look at the builder really quick. Now we're at medium. I think that's because can I check that again? Ah, it says here. It says right here. All right. Does it? Where is it? 82. So performance ranks. What would 75. Okay, so we need to optimize some of this. I think a very easy one to optimize would be the hair. So I'm going to go in here, set this to 512. And then we'll check our settings. All right, we're at 77 now. Why did I close the performance thing? Almost there. So just one more tweak. And really for the AO, we can almost always turn it down. Yeah, perfect. Back to good. Back to good is what we want. Okay. Now for the clothing and the body, we would need to review them. Clothing, we have these 3 decals. So we can change their color. Kind of like the overlay a little bit better. Be nice if we had something in between. Not that. All right, soft light. I think that works well. So this is the intensity and the hue itself. Okay. And we have that saved. That saved. That's all we need. Decal 2 should be the exact same now. Intensity. And rather than screen now, let's do that soft light as well. See how that looks. Damn. So, oh, interesting. I'm down with that. All right, hue shift down. Blending 0. Sorry, I want to tweak it a little bit more. Hard. Changes everything. But you can change the intensity. Back up. What else we got? Relay. That should do more than that. Screen. Place. It's the same thing. Okay, light, soft light. So you can change the color, but it still retains the look of it. In the future, I could just create a better mask if I wanted to change just this color. But I kind of like that it changes everything. So I'll do that. Or actually, all right, I'm going to undo the renamed here. And if we have this maximum, but then we turn this alpha, then that replaces it completely. That's a little bit better. Rather than changing a color value, we only want the alpha. And we'll update this one as well. Animated. Turn that up. Yes. All right. renamed, named. We do need to start it with saturation. Okay, so that's good. Let's just make sure the merged. That's the clothing. We also want to be able to discard them, so renamed, renamed, and renamed. Perfect. Save. I think that's it for the clothing. Let's lock it in. Then for the body, we have the blush, which we can change the emission strength of, the alpha. Smart. Then this decal is actually for the skin itself. So we can change that color. And the hue. And the intensity. There. There. Turn that off or down. Want to replace or perhaps like overlay? So maybe we could change the how dark it is. Nails are still included. In fact, it looks like they're included in the skin bump. We'll leave it like that for now. Now it looks like we do have to change one thing really quick. Ooh. Oh, I should stop yawning. I'm so sorry. I try not to, but I can't help it. I'm a sleepy boy. I'm a sleepy boy. And then we lock it in. All right. All right. But now all the materials on the character are locked in, which will allow us to actually create the animations for the character. We'll start with the expression FX. So for each of these, actually, we'll start with just this one. Duplicate. We're going to create another folder for expressions VFX. Drop this in here. And this should be EXP VFX neutral. We actually don't need any of these values here. But we can start recording what we need. The information we will need, not on this one. Oh, then of course, apply this here, save. So everything will be on the body, but not the skin mesh render and the blend shapes. So the tiers, we need to have this value. That's it for that one. I just want to be able to toggle that on and off. And for our expression effects, we of course want to be able to toggle that on and off, and then have control over our flipbook. So we'll say 0, 1. I think that saves that whole set of values. Yes, it does. And then current frame. Next, for the body, we do want to be able to control the blush, which is in this second decal. Right there. So we've recorded that now. Also, then in the eyes, we want to go to the flipbook here. Be able to toggle these. Though we are missing the ability to make them visible. We turned off the replace and the emission. We do require that for this flipbook on the eye. So go here, the I, unlock it, go down to the flip book. We also need to be able to control the alpha there. And lock back in. Whew. All right. 4:15 already. After we do the expression VFX, I will turn my attention to doing some drawings for today. I need to make some color sketches for Kai, and then also the sketch of this dress for Arrow. You said after you finish the whole Avi, you'll switch to drawing. Let's go. Just after this next step. Also, hello, hello, hello. Just before the day is out. Excuse me. So back to recording on the body with the eyeball. We want that. That. That lets us control the entirety of the eye effects. And that should be it for the VFX. Actually, should be able to. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know something I've seen already. Delete this. Back to neutral. Hit record. We do want control over the eye shader, the scale of the first decal. So just say where exactly that is. There it is. Perfect. All right. Bada boom. Okay, now we can duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one at a time we rename. Angry. And I'm just going to rename them first. Let. Confusion. Happy. Flirty. Sad. Shocked. And out. All right. That's a lot. So start one at a time, just going through this list. Oh, sorry. Apply them first. Angry. Sad. Happy. Flirty. Foozled. Shock. Balep. And tongue out. There we go. Whew. Okay. All right. So for the angry one, we won't see expression, but we know what we need to enable. So we want the decal first to be enabled 0, and then the frame 1, I believe. No, 2, 3, 4. Must be 8, 6, 6. There we go. And then there is also the scale of the flipbook, scale offset expression effects. So what we want to do is zoom way out, and here we'll change this value to 0.8, 0.8. Go back here, copy these, this, copy, and paste. So perfect. And then we also like to just scale in the eyes a little bit on here, just slightly smaller the X direction, which is maybe an odd effect, but it can help give an angrier look to the character. All right, next is blep. And for this one, all we really want to do is make the character blush. So say 0.2, 1. That's pretty much it. Yep. But we will copy this because I think we'll need it in these other ones. Well, I'll just go order. Confusion, preview, confusion will be the swirly eye. Which is all here. So we want to turn that on. We want to find the decal for the eye, which we'll set to 1. So it whites out the eye. And then we use the current frame in the flip book to be 3. Yeah, 3. And then the rotation speed should be 1. Let's say 10. I don't really know what that speed will actually be like. Much faster. Let's do 100. Perfect. Next, after confusion is flirty, but before that we'll go back to blep, copy all these values, flirty, paste, preview. So now we get the blush, but we also would like on the eye for the flip book on the eye. Just turn that on. Current frame should be I'll just filter through 2. That's wrong. Current, oh, it's the expression. We want the current frame of the eye. That was very close. 2, 1. Must be 1. Am I missing that? Yeah, there it is. But we'll also change the scale, which will go, no, not decal scale, the scale offset of the eye, say 5.5. It's 9.5. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Save. Awesome. Next is happy. We'll just paste again. Should be the blush. That's it. Did we do that one? I don't think so, but it's done now. Neutral, that's fine. Let's add preview. We want to be able to turn on the tees. That's pretty much it. That one, yeah. And shock preview is we want to turn on the upper expression. So we turn this on. Well, oh, record. Turn this on. Then actually we don't need to record. We can just change these values, but that's good. Two, I think it's 8, 7. There we go. And I'm gonna go back to angry. I'm gonna take this section of keys. Boom, boom, boom. Copy them. Go back to shock. Paste them because that will allow the sweat drop to scale, which I think adds a nice look to it. And then we want to shrink the eyes a little bit. To be this one, decal scale 8.8. So that'll help kind of the shocked look. Lastly, we'll go to flirty. Take these values, copy them, go to out, paste them, and that's it. All right. Nice. Okay, so we've done all the expression, visual effects, animations. They are separate from our main set of expressions. And we're going to go ahead, add an additional parameter here, bool, which will be June / expression / VFX. And if here, we're going to add to a transition to our neutral state. And basically, if June expression VFX is false, then we stay neutral. It never animates any of the VFX ever. There's no exit time, just stays there the whole time. All right. Okay. Now that we have done that, we go ahead and actually test these. Play. So first thing to test, anger. Oh, sadness, I suppose. That looks pretty good. That tears turned on. That's what we want to see. Anger. That's looking good. That's not playing though. So I don't know if it's set to loop. Let's exit. Loop. It should loop. We have to tell it that it can't transition to itself. Let's try that again. No. Why? Crashed for some reason. All right, so as we're done testing, back to drawing. Oof. Loading, loading, loading. Always stuck on loading Unity. Okay, play. One does the tears, which look good. Anger. It is looping. But because it can't transition to itself. Or no, it can't transition to itself. So disable that. Save. Play. Don't crash. Interesting. Ah, okay. It's not that. What's the order of consideration here? Angry is considered before sad. It should be. So it has to be able to transition to itself. But then why doesn't it play the full animation? Oh, no, it's still hopping out. Or no, it's not. It's not. Okay, gotcha. It's the other layer. This one is popping out. So this one does need to be able to transition to itself. They both have that same issue. So it'll be hard to tell a little bit of this apart. Visually, that looks good. For any state, it needs to be able to go to neutral if this is false first. So that has to be considered first. So play again. And that way we can disable it should we not enjoy this effect. All right. Okay, And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blep. Can transition to cell. Oh shit, I shouldn't be changing this in play mode. That can make problems. So parameters 1, perfect. 1, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 3, that looks good. 3. Except that they're only playing, they're not playing at all. Some of these animations are not playing at all. It really is only a concern for this one. We have mirror, we have write defaults. I mean, these should be writing defaults over everything, so it shouldn't be much of a concern in that regard. Fixed duration. That's just for the transition. All right. So why do they only play once? These are all set to loop. Let's just try making this one not loop and see if it loops for some reason. Maybe it's just transitioning to it too quickly. It's just immediately cycling back. So it's always at the start of the animation. So we would want something I guess what we need is actually the exit state. That's what we need here. And what we need to say. Hello, you're smooth. Unity is such a pain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Has exit time. Let's just see what that does. But also, hello. I hope you're having a good start to your Monday. Oh, I can't make these changes while in play mode. That can really get glitchy, so make sure we don't do that. So it doesn't seem to be that. Transition duration is independent of state. Say 100. So however long that animation is, it's going to play the full thing before it's done. Oh, but now it's not not there at all. Hmm. Great. Percent, 50%, 0%, 1%. We see it'll show up. You can see it happening there. Interesting. Oh, I could have actually got it working there and not have known at all because I'm being a stupid Dumbo. I forgot to keep the loop on it. Whoopsies. So I could have actually gotten it working there, but I would have had no idea because, yeah, because I was messing around with it too much. So percentage 100. No, 0, fixed duration, or 1. So now it flips back to itself all the time. So perhaps what I need to do is use the exit and say, copy this, gesture left equal, or gesture left does not equal 1, and gesture right does not equal 1. And but because I'm using any state, it can of course do that at any time. So I would have to move all these transitions to the neutral state so that they exit properly. All right, it's not bad. But I need to write that down so I remember what I'm going to do tomorrow. the entry and exit states. This is in order to make the animations loop properly. All right, so that is a chunk of work there. That is a chunk of work that needs to be done. It's going to be a decent amount of time. All right, but we're going to switch gears for now. And worry about some other stuff. Some drawing stuff. All right, so first, so we're working on Kai's concept here for an avatar. We'll probably be working on next Tuesday, starting next Tuesday. But we want to get a color scheme. The overlay stuff. I'm going to make a new folder. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really like this design. Very excited to bring her to life. I also made the avatar we were just looking at, the concept as well. Do colors. And let's make a layer that's just purely color. Yeah, whatever that means. Hold on. Tablet. And get drawing. I'm thinking like a yellow or green, and then making just a light color for the gel, like a blue. But we'll see. We're literally just gonna be goo. Let's see what we get. Okay. So for this yellow green, something like that. Maybe not color, but overlay. Overlay will work best for now. And then maybe not greenish, just an actual yellow. I'll hide that. And then for the yellow or blue would also be cool. Absolutely. May just make it so that I don't actually have to come up with a color scheme and just give the client the options to change the color of the materials. But good to experiment. It's pretty desaturated. Let's open up our reference. from before. So it's kind of what we're looking at for like inspiration. So mostly just a solid color or solid gray with like little color highlights. Maybe that makes more sense. Put that over here for now. Switch this over to like a light blue. A little too bright. Right. About here. Pop out that white, those white sections. Not bad. Do, do, do. All right. So that's one option. I'm going to duplicate this, turn it down, and then we're going to do QU and just change the hue. Kind of like the warmer tones. So maybe colorize. I think I do like this oranger tone. Feels a little bit more fleshy, which feels nice. And then on top of this, get some yellow in here. We can do some of those highlights we were seeing on the avatar. Something's like, or the character. That's not really where I wanted to have to put that, but it's like this little yellow indents. Something like this. Let's keep looking. What's that a? It's pretty close to the inspiration. Well, like that actually. Boost it. And the outer glow is not going to match, but we can change the highlight color of these dots. Blue. Mm-hmm. I don't mind that. Most likely I'll just do things where you can change the color though. I feel like that would be nice. Change the highlight color. It's like, why not? I mean, that's one of the benefits of having it be of your avatar. So you do have that customizability. All right. Oops. Kind of like a chocolate color, isn't it? I'm going to put this into, or make it a little, we'll make a hue saturation above this one, but create a clipping mask, which would allow me to adjust glow wherever I want. I would have assumed that would include the effect, but there we go. But now we can make a few variations pretty quickly. So we'll say color A, we'll duplicate this. And this one, what we can do is we can go to this layer, Control L, and let's just play around with this. We could not make that darker, but I'd rather make the, it's kind of interesting. Well, I wish we could flip this. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Immediately. All right. I like that. Okay, we're right there. 21. I'm gonna cancel that because I like this one too. And this color B. Duplicate again. Switch this to. And then what was I doing? Control U. 121. Oh, in colorize. 1. Yes. Yes. All right. Super fun. Definitely like the higher saturation of green. There. It's a nice contrast. Reminds me of like choosing like color schemes like you do in StarCraft. I like that it's an even amount of saturation. But I could add onto it a color balance so that I can target just the shadows and make them bluer. Let's make sure we add it as a clipping mask. Like that. And the midtones, give them a little bit of yellow. Let's say the highlights. Still would like it to be pretty blue, but or like a halo map. Orange. Can't really push it there, can we? Sure, I usually do the same thing with the Dops characters. I mean, changing color palette. Exactly. Yeah. Kind of the same thing. This one I feel is kind of blown out. White is a little too bright. So let's just move it down just slightly. Just a tinge. Or, yeah, just get rid of that high contrast. Yeah, much more legible. This. A little more orange yellow. That one's fun. This one I really like. This got blown out. Some of these spots. So the darker layers. I wonder why. A little bit of saturation out. It should be the same. Let's erase it for now. All right, I like that. Let's do just one more variation and we'll call it there. We're going to do like a black and red one. Just like inverting the colors. Oh, and instantly something else interesting. So go back. For you, just tweak the hue. It'll look quite good. Just frustrating. They should look bad, so I know which ones I don't like. But I like them all. It looks like Charmander. All right, but these are good. Let's go ahead and export them. Okay, well, let's be a little bit discreet. I like this one. I like this one. And I like this one. I don't particularly like this one. So I think I'll just do without it for now. No reason to give choices I don't feel confident in. What? How did I get out of order here? A. Gotcha. I see what happened. Hate that. I want them to be in order. Order. Order, please. And D. Perfect. But we're just going to set these three. All right. So we'll send those off to the client. One, two, three. Okay, I shouldn't have closed Photoshop. We're going to do a quick sketch right now to round out the day. Era has redeemed a sketch reward. So I'm going to go ahead and make that sketch. And first things first, going to change the color here. I don't like working on full white. So the idea is to make a dress concept for the Dragon. Even look up. I know. Why can't I zoom in on that? I can't click on them? All right, that's okay. This. Oh, I closed chat. We're good. Good for right now. All right, and then after this sketch, I'll probably be shutting the stream down for today. It's getting close to my end of day, and I'm a little sleepy. Zoom. It's already past midnight here, so I really should head to bed. See you tomorrow. I'll certainly rewatch the sketch too. Oh, absolutely. Well, Zoom, I hope you have a great rest of your night. And thank you for tuning in today. Get some good rest. And I'll wrap up this sketch, which you'll check out tomorrow. Okay, so part of this was inspired by the reference I was using for June. This one here. So we want to make sure we're doing something close to this. Go something like this. This. And there's all these little serrated edges. Serrated's the right word, but we want to apply that on that side. And something like that. And zoom out a little bit and flip the canvas. So my classic drawing problem, leaning tower of people. Pretty consistent problem I've encountered when drawing. um, of course, we have the tail, so we kind of have to incorporate very different setup here. He has that ginormous tail. Yeah, damn feet. Oh, he actually has four claws per foot. Just rectify that real quick. Rectify. Rectify. And just have fun with the tail in the background. rotate this. That's not looking quite like shadows there. We'll come back to that. Pretty cool. Liking that. Pretty cool. Fire. I can't get too detailed with these. I don't want to spend too long on a sketch request. It is supposed to be a sketch. It's coming together well. Okay, let's zoom out. What we'll do is we're going to just darken this section. The fabric is just to make clear what's what. I think I would like it to be a little bit higher up on the neck. Oops. I don't know how I do that. There's something where I hit space, scroll the image up, and it just totally ends my ability to actually move stuff around. I've yet to figure out what exactly is doing that, but it's weird and annoying. Flip them back. This, that, the other thing, this, that, and the other thing. You know, this, that, and the other thing. Oh, snap. I do have to respond to select. Crap. All right, what do we think, y'all? Look like an interesting dress design? I think so. Whoops. Alrighty. Dragon sketched. Give him a little bit of smoke coming out of his nose. All right, we're going to call it there. I think that's a good sketch. Signature. And that also brings us to the end of the stream. So this is the end of my day. It's about 5 p.m. my time. If you're new here, definitely hit that follow button. I am making art every day, mostly VR chat avatars. Today we're doing a little sketch request, which you can earn if you watch. So definitely stick around. Thank you everyone who came by today. We had a new follower today. That is Izakano. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We also had Modusem9960. Thank you again for the follow. And anyone else hanging out right now, Yorsmoo, Zoom, Cecil, Behehe, who else? Era was by, Izakano, of course. I think that's about it for this afternoon, maybe. No Preem, thank you so much for hanging out. And Arctic Val, if you guys are lurking out there, thank you all for coming by. Have a good day. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming by. I've made my day. Hope you're having a great start to your week as well. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Adios, No Preem. Adios, Yorsmoo. Enjoy your night. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye, Izakano. Bye. Bye, y'all. Have a great week. Bye.